Today we're doing 7 Mile Creek. Now, we did this about a year ago in the fall. It was nice and dry. It was very colorful. It was beautiful fall colors, but it was only open for a month, and then they closed it for the winter season, reopened it up during the spring, and this year it's open for winter wheeling. It's going to be a blast. Although we have reports of a bunch of downed trees, we're gonna try and clear it up because there's other people here that wanna go, so they're gonna follow us up because they don't have any way to remove the trees. I got John from Trails Off-Road with me today, so should be an interesting day one way or the other. We're aired down, let's go hit the trail. Now, if you're not familiar with 7 Mile Creek, it's about 30 miles west of Fort Collins in Colorado. And it's considered a pretty easy trail. It's pretty scenic. It was closed for about 4 years because of fire damage. So we're gonna see a lot of that today, assuming we get very far. And then, like I said, it opened up last year only for a month and then closed for the winter, opened back up for the summer, and now it's open for the winter. And we are just getting started, and there's already snow on the trail, so it should be a lot of fun. Here we can see some of the fire damage. Such a shame. It was a very, very green, lush area before the fire. It took out a significant portion of this area. This is technically called the Red Feathers Lake area. Pretty large area around here with tons of cool trails, mostly easier scenic stuff, beginner friendly things. But snow wheeling can take an easy trail into an impossible trail real fast. So can't wait to see what's in store for us ahead. Just a little less than 1.5 miles in is a nice little campsite if you wanted to come up and stay for the evening before hitting the trails. It's in a good little spot. It's got a nice little fire ring over there. The things that I really love about snow wheeling is that the snow, once it's, you know, a little deep like this, not super deep, but just enough to cover the ground, can make a very rough and rocky trail into something that is buttery smooth. So it's always a plus. Does make things a little slippery sometimes, but to just be able to have a nice smooth ride over what is sometimes not a smooth trail Yeah, I love that part.
What you thinking, Gary?
Move it. We gotta move this thing somehow. We got a big tree down here. I'm thinking we can cut it over on that side, and it may take me a while to get through it over on this side, but then we'll be able to get it out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just gonna take a little bit of work.
I can probably take this side with my handsaw, and if you want to start working on that side with your...
Okay. It may be time for a bigger chainsaw. Okay.
Do you guys have snatch blocks? Like,
Oh yeah.
away from you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
This one, I think, if we could just swing here.
that's what I think. I'm gonna put it over here and try and snap it this way, and then I may just be able to drag it out of the way.
Yeah. What we need to do is move the tree out of the way now, so we need to drag it off the trail. So I'm going to take a tree saver around this tree, put a snatch block on it, so I can redirect the pull. So I'll be pulling this way, over this way, and it'll pull the tree this way instead of straight back towards the Jeep. Should work.
Works every time, 60% of the time.
Hell yeah. Told you there might be down trees today.
Yeah, we're good.
That's why I use the Freedom winch line, which is now called the Bleepin' winch line. There's no metal in my recovery. It's soft shackles. The winch line's got everything built into it, multiple spots to attach things. I hate having to like throw a 5-pound piece of metal at someone and go, here, catch. So much safer on the trail.
All that kinetic energy too on the line. If it goes, it's gonna go. So
Yeah, highly recommend the Bleepin' Jeep line. Tree number 1 out of the way, and we are making fresh tracks in the snow. I love breaking trail. it is a little slippery up here. So always sketchy when you're on a little bit of a shelf. I aired down a little bit more, so all 4 tires are at 11 PSI right now. It's definitely helping out the grip in this. But we had a couple of guys pass us while we were taking a break back there, and they're breaking trail now, which in some ways is good in that we know that we can keep going, and other ways not so good because once it gets compressed, it's a little slippery.
It doesn't look, I mean, I don't know.
I think these are pretty small. We'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we should be able to cut these down pretty quick and get them out of the way. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. All right, looks like we got our work cut out for us. Work.
I think you're good. Go really slow. Driver. Yeah, you're good. Straight. Yeah, watch this branch. You're good. Yep, driver. No, other way. Driver. Yep. We lift up.
Lift up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna drop.
Yeah.
I have literally lost track of how many trees we've moved so far.
We're at 10, I want to say.
10 or so?
Cool.
This is why you don't go snow wheeling in the mountains unless you're prepared and you have backup. We've got saws, we've got a chainsaw. We're a lot more prepared than most people come up here, but we knew we were going to be clearing the trail. So we came up here pretty prepared for it. That saw does really well.
Yeah. So I was talking about it. It's a Japanese. It's about a $350 saw, so it's not cheap, but it's a silky saw, Katana Boy, and it is a steep price tag. $350 for a hand saw is crazy.
Hey,
However,
it's killing it.
I might have to get one.
it's ripping through trees. This is not a sponsored post. We bought all these for full price, but they go in all the Trails Off-Road Jeeps, and you know you'll never run out of batteries, and you'll get a workout, so it's kind of a win-win.
Plus the fact we're at 9,000 feet, so
Yeah.
that's working the lungs pretty good too.
It looks sick.
It does look sexy. Give me a pose with that thing. Yeah.
Oh, we're almost at the gate. Oh, this looks kind of fun. I don't want this to snap back. Yeah.
Well, we've had some pretty easy going for a little while. Looks like we got our work cut out for us here.
This is it, though. We're at the top. We only got 3 more trees to clear before we are at the summit of 7 miles, so.
Jeez, look at it go through that. But John has the technique.
I'm a stroker.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I said that on camera. I'm not a stroker. Hold on.
Basically the end of 7 Mile Creek, and now we're going to take Swamp Creek Road out of here. We're not out of the, I was going to say we're not out of the woods. We're in the woods. I mean, literally we're in the woods. But we're not out of trouble yet. We could still have some more trees on the way down.
as I said, we're not done yet. Got 3 more trees here to try and get out of the way. These 2 are pretty chunky. The one up there can probably just manhandle out of the way. These 2 are gonna have to get cut. One more. It's going to be interesting to see if we can manhandle this one out of the way. Look at John stroking that.
Stroking?
Like a pro.
Like a pro.
Is not over yet. This one is pretty big. This one's going to be interesting to move. Then we got a double up there and another one just past that. So might have to get a little creative about how we get this one out of the way. All right, we are clearing trail for people. I kind of enjoy it, you know, just, you know, it's part of the community aspect of, you know, helping out the off-road community, coming out to a trail that a lot of people want to run, especially now in the winter because we haven't been able to do it in like 5 winters. So coming out and making sure that this trail is open for people, I really enjoy that part of it. What do we have here? Well, we can get around it, but we should probably move it out of the way. Now, I want to give a big shout out to the guys who helped us. They were in the 2 trucks that you see in the video. Unfortunately, I didn't get their names and they took off before I had a chance to thank them on camera. But guys, if you see this, thank you so much for your help. It was greatly appreciated and really helped things go a lot quicker. So thanks very much, guys. Came up one of the little side trails to a campsite, had some lunch. Conditions are pretty good, but there's a really big tree, but there's really nowhere left to go. So we're not gonna bother to clear that one because the only thing after that is a hill with a really tricky descent that there is no way anybody should be doing that in the snow. But if you wanna see it, I'll put a link to our video from a year ago where I did go down it and it was pretty cool. But right now, we still have to get ourselves out of here and hope for the best. That was 7 Mile Creek. What a blast, man. What'd you think?
Dude, that was great.
Okay, it was great. There you have it. Jonathan says it was great. We probably moved 25 trees.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot of trees. Most of them were pretty easy, fortunately. Some had to be cut. The first one was the worst by far.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Well-
no, we had a great day. I mean, just it's always fun to get out there and clean up the trail, and it's a different aspect in the wintertime too.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah, Carrot
Go
was
ahead.
out here in a flannel the whole day. Like, it was windy, but it was not cold.
no,
The sun was hot.
probably 38 or so.
Oh, yeah.
I think something like that.
Something quick.
Nice. If you want to try snow wheeling, this is not a bad trail for it. There's only a couple spots that are kind of sketchy, but be prepared. Don't come out here without a winch. Don't come out without recovery gear. Don't come out without a chainsaw or a what?
A silky saw katana boy.
There you go, a silky saw katana boy. That thing rocked.
It does pretty good. I'm kind of impressed. I mean, it definitely takes some energy, but once it gets moving, it's
So how your arm's gonna feel tomorrow?
pretty swole, probably.
All right. Well, that's it from us here at 7 Mile Creek. Thanks for joining us on the ride. We had an absolute blast. And as always, stay safe out there. We'll see you on the trails.